Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is take 2. We're hoping the audio is working now. Please, as you join us, let us know. We're going to start with a little bit of the bell today, just to clear the energy a little. Hi, Shirley. How is my audio? We had previously tried and we're having audio problems, so we are just clearing the energy a little bit with this high heart bowl and the throat chakra and just awesome. It's kind of funny. I was walking around and I was like, where is my bowl? And you know what? I sent it home with my son because I was like, okay, if I were my bowl, where would I be? And so he's like, you sent it home with your son. So my son has my bowl. So we were playing Dave's because we're like, clearly the energy needed changed a little. So we are going to do a little bit of a general read for how is the energy today. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, he's working on getting learning his alignment and how to manifest, healing his heart as well. So it's been a blessing. He was out of my life for a while and now he's back in, and he's really open to the new me. You know, I was a different person when I was married to his dad all those years ago, and eight years can really change a person, apparently. Also, you know, other people like Dave in my life. Dave has brought so much love to my life, and I love Dave so much. And, you know, Dave and I, you know, are just like any other couple and work on stuff. But, you know, I love Dave with all of my heart. So, Dave, if you're watching, love you with all my heart. So, and my son as well, my daughter, my granddaughter, my future son-in-law. Just feeling lots of love today. So, the first card out is the Archangel Haniel card, which is joy and blessings and intuition. And then we get the card of ancestors, which is historical connections and purpose, which is your family is in your reason for a purpose. You know, everyone is in your reason for a purpose. A lesson or a blessing. And then we get the card of conscious steps, which is considered action and looking forward. You know, what do you want to manifest in your future? What are you trying to manifest? We are trying to manifest that joy and blessings. How about you? We feel like it's a very strong energy today about that, you know. Or you can see things, you know, for the difficulty that they've been in your life or the blessings that they are. I have a gnat, apparently. And, you know, that time away from my son has made me so much more appreciate every moment I have with him now. Like, truly, you know. So, we hope everyone is having a great day. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. So, what, you know, what are your ancestors trying to tell you today? Because we feel like they're trying to give you a message of joy and blessings, you know, of the future. Are you, you know, you've been manifesting it, because we get the Empress and the Page of Cups. So a message of, you know, caring, love, tenderness, you know, that sometimes we think a message isn't going to happen, but in this card, there's, you know, a pig with wings, a pig flying. So when pigs fly, whoever says when pigs fly, apparently in this card, the pig can fly. There's a bowl there, which we find is very appropriate that we have the bowl on the table. So are you trying to manifest joy and happiness and love in your life? Are you willing to walk away those little things that annoy you? Like I had a hair and it was annoying me, so like I let it go. So are you letting go of the things that are annoying you, seeing them as a reference point? Because truly everything is a reference point. So it's like everything is a reference point. So the death card on the bottom of the deck there saying about transformation is coming in. Uranus is in retrograde. I believe it's the only thing left in retrograde. And it's coming out soon. And then we're going to have total transformation because we feel, this is Scorpio energy with the death card, but we feel like the tower is coming. Are you ready? The angels are around you. We get the temperance card, which is saying, call in Archangel Michael. We have the Archangel Michael cards here again today. And I feel like just like something like got sprinkled all over my face. I'm like, okay, I feel something. So like that magical energy is being sprinkled about. Are you ready? In this card, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little stars and magic floating about, and we feel like we were just sprinkled with it. Are you ready to be sprinkled with the magic, the healing energy? 2 cards, 2 majors. So we're definitely being divinely guided to let go of the things that we think we're in lack of, because there is no lack. She has the key right there. And a lot of times when we see that key, it makes us think of Chiron. And, with that, you have the key to do the healing. Like call in Archangel Michael if you're unsure of how to do the healing and say, please guide me. Call in Archangel Haniel, to bring me joy and blessings. Show me what I need to see to release this lack mindset, because knowing really that everything is a reference point really kind of helps detach emotionally, and will take you out of this by saying, this is a reference point. I know what I don't want. I know what I do want. I know I want balance. I want alignment. And I know I'm working on that, my balance and alignment. And you do that through your balancing your energy, as well as we know that's what, most of us are trying to bring in, love or money. I mean, the 2 major things we try to manifest: love, money, and our body. So it's those 3 things. And are you working cohesively with the universe and with Gaia to manifest the things you want? Are you working with your energy and with source to manifest that? There are many relationships you have that you don't even always think of. We have a relationship with the planet we're living on. Are you thankful and grateful for the food that you get from it, the the shelter, the blessings we have of just living here every day? Hopes and fears are the immediate future card. Apparently we're wanting to go to hopes and fears. The 6 of Swords, we feel like that is the hope and the fear as well. Are you ready to go in a new direction? Sometimes going in a new direction means you're going alone. Are you ready to go in that new direction? It is pulling you into calmer water. That is what the time is coming for. Calmer water. In the environment, the 8 of Wands, a lot of messages coming in. Are you getting a lot of messages? We've been getting a lot of downloads, especially it's been really strong energy this entire 5 days of the year has been really strong. Lots of messages coming in, downloads. Are you taking time to absorb them? Are you being a little more carefree in your energy? Are other people seeing that? The Page of Wands, she's throwing her wand up. She is enjoying her time. She's like, this is just where I am today. Let's just enjoy where I am. Totally. Enjoy where you are today. The hopes and fears card is the 2 of Wands, making that choice. Are you ready to move into calmer waters? Are you ready to let go of what's holding you back? Because something across your heart is holding you back. Like, are you ready for something different? We get the Death card. We get the 6 of Wands, that, victory card, over the headspace of knowing all of that chaos and conflict is trying to just hold me back to where I'm currently at. But the tower's coming. So he's like, that tower's coming. Like, Uranus is coming out of retrograde. The tower is coming. You have a contract to fulfill. And now is the time. She said, look at all the majors we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the cards are major, saying, huge change is coming. Are you ready for it? the change is going to bring you joy and happiness. Are you taking those conscious steps to the prosperity? That's the card underneath the conscious steps. And then we get the card of something new, which is be open to new opportunities coming towards you. The card of abundance. I look around and see the abundance pouring into your life. And the card be of service. It all starts with you. Be the change the world needs. And do that today. Do an act of kindness for somebody random today. Like, try it and just see what happens. And then we get the card of upgrade in progress. Please hold. A pause is needed. Take some time to nurture yourself. And we are going through a huge upgrade. We're feeling like in the next 10 days, you're going to feel a huge shift. Per Celia, 10 days. How about that? So we hope everyone is doing well today. That was just a general reading of the energy today. Are you ready to work with Source and the members of your soul tribe to bring in this joy and happiness that's trying to pour into your life? Joy, happiness, abundance. Those are some pretty good things. So hello, Shanita, Miss Shirley. I had a job interview that I'm really excited about, a new opportunity and financial stability. Miss Shirley, I was listening to an Abraham yesterday. And you know what it was telling? It was talking about a job. And it was like, okay, well, this job's gotten close. This job's going to bring financial stability. But you put a lot of other things in your vortex, and like expansion and working well with others. And maybe it wouldn't have happened at that job. So then you get another opportunity, which is a little closer to what you want. But then you don't get that one. And it's just like about getting you closer with your discernment about what do you want. So does this job check all your boxes? Yeah. Like, we definitely felt like that, like very tingly on the whole face. Miss Shirley, we're starting with you, and we're going to get an Archangel Michael card with the Sword of Light. We have been putting our boxes up, and we're going to put them back up. Just taking them down for something else we were doing. We will put them back. So, see a lot of your boxes, but still not all of them. And like, the Source knows what you want, and it's trying to bring you to it. And if you, sometimes it doesn't want us to settle. Like, I was trying to settle and do therapy work, but you know what? Every time I did it and I got the job, it just never panned out. Like, I would have the job, I would do the physical, I would do the background check, I would do it all, I would get hired, and then miraculously something would happen and there would be like no work. Like, so you're aware of what you do want then, Miss Shirley. Like, we are waiting for our new offer on what's coming towards us, because clearly something, would be coming towards us as well. So we're excited to see what that is. Okay, Miss Shirley, we get a couple cards. The first card you get is stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. And you get the card of prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And then you get the card of Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I'm actively working on the situation and I am here to help. So we will say the card under that is a blessing in disguise. So we will just, we're going to get you a Celia card, which is change your focus and grow your self-love. Miss Shirley, is this, Yes, but call in Archangel Michael. Like, are you really understanding what is going to make you truly happy? Or are you focusing on the things that cause you fear? Because it's telling you to let go of that. It's an end for that. Like, this is part of your path, and the Judgment card is there as well. So, really, Celia's like, change your focus. Like, focus on what do you want. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for guiding me and showing me the way. I know I'm on the right path. The Eight of Cups, definitely on the right path. Self-care. Are you taking care of yourself, Miss Shirley, or are you over worrying? Faith. How is your faith? But just know everything is getting you closer and closer. But that's seriously, and that fill up your own cup. Are you taking care of yourself? Because when you turn it over, isn't God always providing for you? And I feel like it's like the other day, that was one of our things to like really make sure you're spending time filling your cup up, self-care. Like, my eye's doing like a crazy thing now. Yeah, are you focusing on your self-care? Like, God is always so amazing. Like, always, like, and Miss Shirley, how we got that about the faith thing is Dave's been going through the same thing. So it's trying to teach him about having faith. So, like, that's how I'm like, got that reference. I'm like, faith. Okay. How's your faith? Because it always does work out. I mean, in the end, it always works out. So, Miss Shanita, how are you doing? Can we get a message for you today? Do you have a question? General reading? What would you like? But Miss Shirley, call in Archangel Michael. Like, he's like right there wanting to work with you. And you know what? Pray about something else. Pray about how much good you already have in your life. Because if you keep praying and asking for the same thing, like, then it's like you have no faith. So God knows the perfect job for you and the perfect time. And when you give up control and have faith, it can come in so much easier. And say, God, I put this in your hands. Show me the way. If it's meant for me, let it be easy. And then have the faith that God is going to show you the easy way. Like, he will. If you keep every day asking, where do I go? Where do I go? Then he's telling you and you're not listening. Yes. But like, about the job, God knows what you want. God wants you to have faith that he's going to bring the right thing to you. Yes, that divine timing is when you let go of control. Like, seriously, the quicker you decide to learn to surrender and have faith and trust, like, the quicker it can come. Otherwise, you're putting resistance up and you're keeping your vibration in a place where you can't receive it. Literally that easy. Yeah, but you keep praying and asking about a job, don't you? Instead of saying, God, lead my path, show me the easy way. Like, surrender. Like, we've been trying to tell Dave that God wants you to surrender. And Dave's being resistant. And as long as Dave's resistant and not having faith in God. And you know what? That's happening to Dave too for a reason. So I can have it as a reference point. So we can be talking about this, that where is your faith? Like, and Dave thinks he does too, but to a point you haven't surrendered at all, or you would have the faith of knowing that it's coming. Like, it's coming. Like, yes, and God gives you the messages you need. I know personally we have given you a message that you have a gift in your hands and that you need to start pursuing that. And we feel like you're resistant and you're like, I'm not going to do it. And you know what? God says, I'm not going to do it either. Like, we're just the messenger. We don't care really if you do it or not. We're just telling you that if that's on your list of things for you to do, and you like, we were meant to be a messenger. You know what? I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm a physical therapy assistant. I'm not going to do that. You know what? I'm going to do that. Yeah. That would help them. Honestly, it would help. That's flowing energy through your hands. They hurt because you have a gift that you're not using. Literally. Like, I'm a Taurus. I can be stubborn as can be. And it was like, do this. And in 17, I started my channel. And then you know what? I put some videos up and then I talked myself out of it that, no, I'm a therapist. I'm going to go do that. And you know what? I pursued it and I pursued it and I pursued it. And then you know what? God said no more and literally won't let me have a job doing it anymore. Like, I've tried multiple times to get a job. And every time I try to get a job, God's like, that's not what you're supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do to be the messenger. Because trust me, I was stubborn for a long time that I was like, no, this isn't what I'm supposed to do. But you know what? This is what I'm supposed to do. And I can read a birth chart well enough to know that. So we're just saying we have it as a reference point so we know how stubborn it can be. But also, I'll tell you, I have, this ring is copper and these other rings that are silver are copper inside but lined with silver. You want to know why? Because the copper helps the energy flow in my hands. Because we do have so much energy flowing. So think about that. Even a copper bracelet may help Shirley. But like, until you like step into, like, you were meant to help the animals. Like, the animals need you. Anyway, Julie, how are you doing today? Anyway, anyone that would like a message, please drop a comment and we will give you a message for Celia. Miss Shirley, that's because that energy is trying to flow through you. Yes, Shanita. Do you have a question or a general? What can we do for you? So you are welcome, Miss Shirley. And I know that I was stubborn and I wouldn't do it until I was finally one little step out there. Like, I took Reiki 1 and 2. I'm ready to do my Reiki Master now. I'm ready to, like, I'm getting that push as well. So don't feel like I'm only saying that to you. I'm getting that push as well for me to take that Reiki Master class so I can get that attunement and be at that level. So reference point. And you know, Shirley, what Dave told me, you can probably even find something on YouTube for free that would be the coursework for Reiki 1, at least to get your foot in the door. Like, get your foot in the door. And Shanita, we are energy between you and Mike. first card you get is the card of personal guide, guardian angel, spirit family, and you get the card of freedom. And in this card, there is a white dove flying away, but there is also a butterfly on the cage, which is about transformation. When you let go of resistance about it all and just say, I love him together or not. And if it's meant to be, let it be easy and trust that it's doing that. It will happen. And then, yes, I do. I do Reiki on myself frequently. You also get the ancestor card, which is historical connection and purpose, which makes me feel like the twin flame card in this reading, saying, Shanita, I definitely feel a connection there, but I feel it's going to transform into something more freeing for you. And that's not saying not together. That's saying something in a different, for you to be able to truly have full faith. Oh, trust, faith. Another faith thing. How is your faith? Do you have faith that everything's always working out? Because as you gain that faith of knowing that there's clearly like connection there. Under that's the goddess of the dreams and past life guide. So like definitely we feel connected to you. He is definitely connected to you. Well, the underlying energy is the sun. So, you know, that's the happiest card in the deck. The King of Cups, which is about him working on that energy too. The Fool, which is a new beginning. The Three of Swords. What happened? What happened to, you know, your relationship? Because it can go full circle and you can heal it. And like, he's definitely working on himself as well. Then you get the Sun, the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. Self-love. Where is your self-love? Where is your trust with yourself? Oh, where is your trust with yourself? Because like you have all the power to clear it completely. Like world, end of the cycle, start of something brand new with the Emperor. So we feel like it's definitely an opportunity. How's your self-love? Do you feel like sometimes you make, how could I have made this choice? How could this be where I'm at? Like, are you, do you beat yourself up for your decisions? Do you not trust your own decisions? Miss Shirley? And Shanita, part of that, he's probably thinking about you. But no, like, it's about you saying, I'm working on my mission and trusting myself. But like, I feel like you beat up on yourself about your choices. Only because the past experience. I know, I've done it. And that's how I have that feeling of you beat up on yourself about the choices you make. Yes, definitely. There's that, like, we feel like twin flame energy with all of that. And you found me, and that's the kind of reader that I am. So But like when you like learn more detachment about it, like totally like the detachment of it. Like I love Dave so much, but we've told him more than once, if you don't get on mission, mission's taking me somewhere else. And if you want to go, you have to be on mission. Otherwise, and that's how it's got to be, the detachment of it. I love you so much, but I have to be on mission. And it gets to that point of that connection that with really like with God, like you have to have that connection. That is the most like, when I heard that before, that needs to be the priority of the relationship you have. And I'm like, that's crazy. But you know what? That's definitely my number one priority, my connection with Celia and God. Like Celia is my bridge there. Like, and that's my happy if I'm there. And if I'm not there, I'm not happy. And like, it's about finding that connection with yourself. So anyway, okay, we're going to use that as, okay, that's the end of the reading for that part. So next, hi, the doll face diva. Hi, Julie. Julie, can we get a question for you? Miss Shirley, do you see this card up here on my mantle? It says, I call back my power. Say it really loud, so like people in the next county can hear you. And you know what that is? That's based on your self-worth and how you feel about yourself. Because if you fill your cup up and you're loving yourself, like more is going to come to you. Like so much more. Like so much more. But like Celia's like, call back your power, because like all of that feels like, yeah. Yes, Julie, we're doing your question next. We're going to wait for you. We know sometimes you're buffering. But like, it's, but like, know your power. Like, but if you're in that mode of like, he's helping this other person now, that's because they know their value. Literally, people treat us at the value we treat ourselves at. And 15 years, I think it was, gives a lot of leeway for expectations. And people seeing you at your worst, and then that's what they expect from you is the worst. Like, because they know their worth and they're open to receive. They're in their feminine energy. They're open to receive. Honestly, that's the reason. Like, and it's to show you to, if you get in your feminine energy, and it equal give and take. Can I tell you something, Miss Shirley? When I was married, like I worked 2 jobs. I was going to school full time, and then I graduated school and I was getting a job as a therapist. And I did literally everything around the house. You know what my ex-husband had to do? Work and come home and not lift a finger and do anything. And you know what? It was where my vibration was and where his was. Like, yeah, it's like where your vibration is. The other person is in the place where they're homeless. They have surrendered. God, I know you're going to take care of me one way or another. Like, and they are in that place of being open to receive. God, show me the way, help me. Like, and seriously, it's about being open to receive. And then you know what that makes you feel with all that happened? It makes you feel not enough. It makes you feel like you're just this little part up here. But you know what, Miss Shirley? You're that whole big thing on the bottom too. Energetically, he must find something there. Energetically, he is a match to that. So, Julie, you felt like, Julie, you had a question. Yes, and if you, judgment, like if you're judging somebody, like Miss Shirley, you're judging that other person. And you know what? That's all going to come back on you. Unfortunately, that is, like, me and Dave have been really working the judgment train lately, like, and seeing it like come back almost immediately. Like, yes. And you know what? It seems like good and written to him, but you know what? You're all torn up about him not being there. So, Julie, we're getting cards for you. I know Julie had a question. So he's like, look, because she had it. Any advice about my exams? Okay. We are getting this for you, Julie. Yes. We just went and looked. And Julie, you get strength and sensitivity, tapping the forces within, and you getting let go of urgency, surrender, freedom from time constraints. So just no reason to be scared. When you're studying, say, source, be with me. While you study, when you take the exam, go to sit down and say, hey, source, be with me during my exam, and have the confidence of that. And you get the card of teacher, learning a new path. Try it in a different way. Ask source in, invite him in. Higher self, God, source, whatever it is, higher power you believe in. Invite that in with you to study. Invite that in with you to bring you peace. You know, Jesus is definitely about peace. So you know what? Say, Jesus, be with me. Bring me peace. And like that peace will be with you. Like, yeah, but nothing to be scared of. Like, nothing to be scared of. We feel like you are very knowledgeable. You get the Hierophant, which is about being the teacher. And you know what this is about? Overcoming the toxic fears of the devil. Like, that fear is just the devil, like dark energy. Like, you have the sword of truth and clarity. I know my stuff. I have studied. I am a good student. Like, don't let the negative toxic thoughts get to you. It's going to take you somewhere you don't want to go. So, yes, like ask your higher power to study with you. Like, say, you know, like my Celia, say, I ask my higher power to come and study with me. That's okay. Go back and listen. But like, ask for, you know, ask for divine help. So Shay, will me, Scorpio, and John Virgo be a long-term relationship for the better? Well, you get the card of let go of urgency, which is surrender, freedom from time constraints, and then the card of Archangel Phanuel, which is hope, optimism, and new beginnings. So, in the right time. Here, divine timing. In divine timing. But hope and a new beginning seems pretty good, Joel or Shay. Okay. You get the Page of Pentacles, which is communication in the physical, the wheel, which is about the energy moving forward, the Four of Swords, which is about doing some healing, and the Six of Wands is about victory, and the Star. So we say, yes, Shay, in the coming year, it does look like there will be a positive change for your relationship with John. Just in the right time. He's probably just going through the dark night of the soul, which collectively we're all doing. So as you focus, and if you're focusing energy on him, it causes that runner chaser thing where like they're gonna run. So actually just work on focusing on what makes you happy. You be happy, and you would be surprised at the change that can make. Like by you focusing on what makes you happy. Yeah, because that's runner chaser. Like if you're thinking about him a lot, that puts you in the masculine energy, and the masculine themselves do not like to be chased. So like, where's your North Node? Where's your Chiron? Because you know Chiron is the key to your inner child healing, and your North Node is your mission in this lifetime. And as you just focus on working on you, like that can change everything. Like, because if they're not thinking about you, you can feel it, right? You're like, why is he hot and cold? Change your focus and see if it doesn't make a change. We're going to get a Celia card for you, she said. Which is manifesting. Everything flows to me when I line up my energy, which is literally what we just said. And be happy. We do not feel that way at all. We definitely don't feel that way. Yeah, dark night of the soul. And part of that is to trigger, I'll tell you, Shay, you found me and I'm a twin flame reader. And honestly, that relationship is going to trigger every insecurity you got. So you have to work on it. Like, so you can be confident in who you are. Put your crown on. Know how fabulous you are. So he's like, put your crown on. No, like, if you are focused on, is he entertaining someone else, that just opens that door to cast that energy at him. And instead, just be solid in your feelings for him and be like, I know this is how I feel, and focus every day on the positive of how you feel. And that can like bring it back, and know that this space and time with him is just a reference point that you can look back on in the future and be like, wow, look how far things have come and how far things have changed. And Miss Shirley, time did not run out. You had a contract with him on a start date and an end date. And like, that's it on those relationships. Like, you know, you feel that way about him, but I feel like if he wanted to come back today, you might take him back, even though you just said all of that about him, which says about your self-value. I mean, squishy face. I only know all that, Miss Shirley, because I've been through all of it. So anyway, we would like to thank everyone for joining us today, and I think we are going to step back and take a break, and have a great day. Oh, Miss Beatrice, we were going, but so you said stop. Thank you for coming. You just changed our energy. How are you today, my dear? Miss Beatrice, are you still here? Oh no, now I think I lost it all. Oh, and Shay, know whatever you're going through, he's going through it. Like, it's such a mirror. Like, and if you have something, like, he has something. Miss Beatrice, which direction does your head face when you sleep? Like Dave will have something and we'll talk about it. Does it face like north, south, east, or west? So the first card you get, Miss Beatrice, is pray from the heart. Prayers can really move mountains. Reach out to the divine from your heart's concern and watch miracles unfold. And your prayers are being answered. And you get the card of opening up your spiritual gifts, which we feel could be what's going on, Miss Beatrice. I was thinking of upgrade. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. Your angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. I know you can do like a thumb thing here. I know you can do like tennis balls in like a sock and tie it and then put them on the back of your head right under your occipital bone can help. I feel like it's part of your upgrade. And I know for like we couldn't, there was like a thing with the energy about not sleeping with your head to the north. Because it pulls all, oh, because it's pulling all the blood, it would pull the blood towards that area, but I still think it has something to do with the way I've been sleeping so much. Like, I can't even say it. Like, I took 2 different naps yesterday. I've been sleeping so much with the energy. So, strong energy right now, going through a lot of upgrades. And sometimes, the only way for Source to get you to stop and to sleep is to give you a migraine. So you can go through the upgrade process. I've learned just to listen. And when Celia says sleep, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go lay down because, like, it means go sleep. Like, and I've just learned to not. But sometimes I feel like that's the only way to get you to slow down. And like my whole, like, yeah. Is that the only way to get you to slow down, Miss Beatrice? The Emperor was on the bottom. We get the Empress and the Knight of Wands. Are you oh, because the doing, and it's wanting you to work on the being, like do more of the being. Like instead of the doing, do more of the being. Feminine energy. So just rest when you can. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Yeah, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, Miss Beatrice. You are very welcome. Like I said, I know I've been sleeping extra, which I don't normally have to take 2 long naps during the day, but yesterday I did. So just rest, upgrade. Know you're going through it. Brenda at brendaolson.net. I also think it's in the description of my video. But yeah, because we're still on for Monday, right? Oh, yes, the email should, you can do it there. Or you can go to my website and it says contact me or whatever. Send me a message. Like there'll be a little chat that pops up, and you can, when that pops up, you can just type it in there and it comes to me in like a little conversation thing through the website. So yeah, if you can't do it through the email, just do it through the website and it'll send me a notification, because we were going to create that. So we need your stuff to do that. So, and anybody else that would like a message, please let us know. If not, we're gonna take a little break, and then we'll be I think we're gonna do another one this afternoon. So everyone, thank you for joining us. Miss Beatrice, get some rest. And we hope everyone has a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.